When we began evaluating Taleo seriously, we piloted the software. And again, it was another parallel with RightNow and the way we do business. So I really appreciated the fact that we could take the time, set up a database, configure it, at least on a simple level, to our needs and get under the hood and tinker a little bit. And we piloted it for a period of time, felt comfortable enough that I began using it as a single user for a specific department in the organization. And the configuration changes that I made were maintained when we purchased the full license. And I had a working knowledge as we got into the full implementation of how the product worked and what our specific ambitions would be for using the product. We did purchase some consulting services, and the greatest value in those services were the fact that that person was able to help me learn how to fish, so to speak, rather than catch me some fish. So that person did not simply make some configuration changes and say, great, this is set up for you to use now, but rather I was able to modify or revise any bad habits that I had, identify some best practices, and collaboratively we worked together to reach our implementation goals. So that was a big plus for us, and it was the way we like to do business, and it fit really well with our implementation goals. Working with the consultant and the flexibility that consultant had in modifying the agenda that the project plan that they typically use when deploying a new company was very important to us, because as I started using the product for a specific department, I had already begun using some of the features, already had a general awareness, and by default had some questions about how I could do this different, how I could do it better, and I didn't need to start at the 101 level. Maybe we were at the 201 level in some cases, and in other cases at the 301 level. So I liked the fact that the consultant was able to modify the agenda to address our needs and accelerate our adoption.